The Book of Hanok, Episode 2. Observe and see how all the trees seem as though they had withered, and shed all their leaves, except 14 trees, which do not lose their foliage, but retain the old foliage from 2 to 3 years till the new comes. And again, observe the days of summer, how the sun is above the earth over against it, and you seek shade and shelter because of the heat of the sun, and the earth also burns with growing heat, and so you cannot tread on the earth or on a rock because of its heat. Observe how the trees cover themselves with green leaves and bear fruit. Therefore give heed and know with regard to all his works, and recognize how he that lives forever has made them. And all his works go on from year to year forever, and all the tasks which they accomplish for him, and their tasks do not change, but according to how Elohim has ordained, so it is done. And see how the sea and the rivers in the same way accomplish and do not change their tasks from his commandments. But you have not been steadfast, nor done the commandments of Elohim, but you have turned away and spoken proud and harsh words with your impure mouths against his greatness. O you hard-hearted, you shall find no peace. Therefore you shall loathe your days, and the years of your life shall perish, and the years of your destruction shall be multiplied in eternal loathing. And you shall find no compassion. In those days you shall make your name an eternal loathing unto all the righteous, and by you all who curse shall curse, and all the sinners and wicked shall loathe by you, and for you, the wicked, there shall be a curse. And all shall rejoice, and there shall be forgiveness of sins, and every compassion and peace and patience, there shall be salvation unto them, a pleasant light. And for all of you sinners there shall be no salvation, but on you all a curse shall abide. But for the elect there shall be light and joy and peace, and they shall inherit the earth. And then there shall be given wisdom to the elect, and they shall all live and never again sin, either through wickedness or through pride, but they who are wise shall be humble. And they shall not transgress again, nor shall they sin all the days of their high, nor shall they die of anger or wrath, but they shall complete the number of the days of their high. And their lives shall be increased in peace, and the years of their joy shall be multiplied, in eternal gladness and peace, all the days of their life. And it come to be, when the children of men had multiplied, that in those days were born unto them good-looking and lovely daughters. And the messenger, the children of the Shemayim, saw and lusted after them, and said to one another, Come, let us choose us wives from among the children of men, and bring forth children. And Shamayasta, who was their leader, said unto them, I fear you will not indeed agree to do this deed, and I alone shall have to pay the penalty of a great sin. And they all answered him and said, Let us all swear an oath, and all bind ourselves by mutual curses not to abandon this plan, but to do this matter. Then they all swore together, and bound themselves by mutual curses upon it. And they were in all 200 who descended in the days of Yered on the summit of Mount Hermon. And they called it Mount Hermon because they had sworn and bound themselves by mutual curses upon it. And these are the names of their leaders: Shemalastath, their leader; Arkabella, Ramuel, Kugabel, Tamlel, Ramuel, Daniel, Yezekiel, Barakiel, Asayel; Armaros, Batrael, Ananiel, Sakiel, Shamlafiel, Satrayael, Tuzriel, Yomyael, Sariel. These are their chiefs of tens. And all the others together with them took unto themselves wives, and each chose one for himself. And they began to go unto them and to defile themselves with them. And they taught them charms and enchantments and the cutting of roots, and made them to know plants. And they became pregnant, and they brought forth great giants, whose height was 3,000 ells, who consumed all the acquisitions of men. And when men could no longer sustain them, the giants turned against them and devoured mankind. And they began to sin against birds and beasts and reptiles and fish, and to devour one another's flesh and drink the blood. Then the earth laid accusation against the lawless ones, and Azazel taught men to make swords and knives and shields and breastplates, and made them known to them the metals of the earth and the art of working them, and bracelets and ornaments, and the use of antinomy, and the adorning of the eyelids, and all kinds of costly stones, and all coloring tinctures.